Tatiana. Obviously for photos we need to make sure that we've got really good lighting. So you can use like obviously Glamcore, you can use a ring light, anything that is going to make the lashes look amazing. So I always ensure with my clients, because some people are a bit light sensitive, sorry. Tatiana, is that okay for you, doll?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Some people it makes their eyes water. Tatiana's just had her lashes done about 10 minutes ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some photos. So when I take photos, and I just have a Samsung 8, don't know if the screen is smashed, but anyways. So I like to just go on and get them to look straight at the camera for me, Tatiana. And you generally don't have flash on like I just did. Sorry. Beautiful. And then we're just going to go in. I like to go straight over the top of their lashes. And I just take 1,000,001 photos because of course our clients are going to blink. So we're going to get lots of photos and some are going to be blurred. So you don't want to get photos done and then have them walk out and have them all blurred. So I just go in and take a whole lot. So I like to come in and get in right in the lashes. On that angle, I take lots of different angles. I wait for my lighting because sometimes the lighting can flicker. I wait for the lighting to come through and just keep going in. And your clients will obviously blink a lot. That's generally how I take all of my photos, is just getting on all the different angles and on both sides. And Tatiana, I'll get you to look up at the roof, or like look at my hand, so you can see the colour is changing. And I'll get you to look up. So these, if you're going to crop one eye in at a time, and I'll just get you to look forward. Yeah. And I'll get you to look at the camera and wait for the lighting to come good. And then I will show you guys shortly how I'm going to edit these photos and get some really nice pictures for your Facebook and Insta. Okay guys, so here is my editing. You can see that I've saved it in my phone. So I have Facetune Designer, which is, and Layout, which are my most popular ones that I use. I also use Ripple and Canva. Canva is more for creating word pictures and quotes and stuff like that. But for editing photos is Facetune. So this is what I did a little bit earlier, so I'm just going to go all the way back quickly. Okay, so this is the picture that I ended up selecting that we done yesterday. So what I'm going to do is go down to this bottom part and click Canvas, and I'm just going to go in and crop Tatiana's brow and lashes. If your clients have really good brows, then keep them in the photo because it looks amazing. So I just click the tick on the right hand box, and you can see down the bottom we've got white and smooth and details. These are the main ones that I use. I also use patch if I'm doing someone's lashes and I'm trying to get both of their eyes in it and they've got like a pimple in their forehead. Patch is really good because you can just select that bit and like you can obviously see it's going to create where the lashes are. It's going to put them over there. So if you didn't want that, you just move it around and you can just patch it. Okay, I don't want to patch today, so I'm just going to go back out of that one. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is what I do with pretty much all of my lashes. I'm going to hit whiten, and then I'm going to zoom in on the whites of the eyes, and you can probably already see how much of an effect that's making there. Okay, so I do that on both sides, and make sure that you just go really slow and getting the right areas, because if you don't, people are going to notice it and it's going to look funny, and you don't want that. The whole purpose is to have amazing photos so that you can get more clients to your door. Okay, so on the right hand side you'll see the little blue circle with the squares. It's going to show you before and after. Okay, so I'm just going to hit that, and you're going to see what they look like before and what they look like now. So it's just enhancing that eyeball. It looks really good once we're finished. So I'm going to show you, just click the little tick up the top to save that. Then what I go to is I go to smooth, and I go and smooth all the skin. Okay, it makes your clients look younger, and it just looks really good, and it draws more attention into the eye. Okay, so I've just gone and smoothed all around that, and then I click tick and save. And then the final one I go to is details. Okay, and I just go in and zoom in on the eyeball, and just in circular motions, just bring out the details of that eyeball. It looks really cool if you have a ring light and it matches in with a pupil. It looks really good, but I have a glam core, so we have 2 lights in the eye. So now this is the before and afters. So you can see how much detail that is. So it's not a lot, but it's enough to just make your pictures pop. Now, at no stage do we ever touch the lashes, because I just think that's false advertising. You don't want to darken the lash line, you don't want to do anything, because that's not your work, okay? So then we just click the tick again and we save it. Now, I don't really use tones or red eye or defocus or anything, but play around with them. It's really fun. Another one that I really love to do when I have someone with blue eyes is I click onto filters. I go across to the black and cool, and I don't know why, this is just my favorite. And then what I do is I click on the black and cool, and then I go to this down the bottom. You'll see lighting, texture, lens, and wipe. I click on wipe, and I zoom in on the eyeball. And you can do this with any coloured eyes. I just really love it when I have a blue-eyed client. It really makes it pop. And what we're going to do is we're literally wiping off the black and white filter. Okay, so I just do that in the eyeball, because then you can see the colour of the eyeball. And it looks really good. And that you can see the difference, so before and then after. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and tick it and save it. So I'll go share up the top with the little sharing icon, and I want to. So now that we've gone and edited it in Facetune, you can go into Designer, Photofy, Layout, or Canva. Canva's not really what I use for pictures, but that's more for text images and quotes and different things. Ripple is really good for little short videos, and that can add music and everything like that. That is a subscription though, so that's a monthly subscription. It's really good. You can do like before and afters, little tutorials for your clients and stuff like that. With Facetune Designer and Canva, they are all paid for apps. Photofy and Layout are free. I'll quickly show you Layout, because this is my go-to. I really love going in and just getting, when I do the one eye, I love to go in and do them in 4, because let's face it, 1 is better than 4. You can go up really close like this, so you can show up close, you can see the isolation, you can see all the lashes. There's so many different things. There's no right or wrong way how to do your photos. This is another one that I created. This is when you do 4, when you're doing both eyes. And when I was talking before about if there was a pimple, like that little brown dot in the middle there, you could patch that out in Facetune with that patch. So yeah, that's Layout. That is my go-to app. And then Designer is really good. So this is what I was doing before for the video. So I'll show you quickly. You can obviously see I make a lot of stuff in Designer. I use it for all of my businesses. It is really good. Sometimes it is slow and it does glitch. But yeah, I'll delete that picture and start again. So this is what I have automatically saved. It's just my little template and it's my watermark. So if you do some Instagram or Facebook, this is what I put generally on all my pictures. So you just go down to the plus down the bottom and you can add text, image or elements. So we just hit image, across on the right hand side, the 3 little dots. We select that one and pick from gallery. And then we can just go through and select our images. So I'll go to Facetune there, and we can just select our image. Oh, this is the one that was unedited. So you can see down the bottom it's got duplicate, delete, replace, reposition. I like to go to this little one with the 4 little squares on it and use it as the background, because it automatically places it, puts it in place. So this is where I'll put my logo. Some people like to watermark and put it in the eye. That's completely up to you on what you want to do. Okay, so that's in designer. Then we have Photofy, which is really fun. I used to use Photofy a lot when I first started. So you can go in and select this photo. You can edit your layout and you can do a collage. You can do borders. Down the bottom here, you can edit the photo and use filters and adjusting, and it is a free app. However, it does have a watermark pre-built into it. I think you can pay like $1.99 to have that removed. So you can put in your own. You can do different lighting. You can do blur, sharpen, everything. If you don't want to use designer because it is a paid app, you can use this and watermark just with text. So if I go into text, I can just do this one quickly and type Jess's lashes, and I really like the Alex brush font, so I'll select that one in a second when it loads. And then you can just move it around and you can just watermark one eye, or you can put it really big and put it up the top. You can do whatever, and you can change the colors to pink or green or black, whatever you would like to do. So you can do it with your branding. So for now, we'll just put it like that. You can add artwork along the bottom. You can add little stickers, so you can add little flowers if you've got a birthday coming up. It is a really good app. Then you can do like shapes around them. You can do squares, all different things, which is really cool. It's something different. Yeah, we've done stickers. There is so much in this app, and you can pay for extra ones if you would like to. There's so many different things that you can do in this app. It is really good. And then you just hit save. You can share it directly to Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest or whichever you would like to save it to. It is just a really good app.